No llores por un bobo. Si te dejas sola yo te robo. Te llevo a un lugar escondido donde podremos estar solos. No llores por un bobo. Si te dejas sola yo te robo. Te llevo a un lugar escondido donde podremos estar solos. Solo, solo, solo. La, la, la. La, 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 yeah. No llores, muñeca. Y vamos pa' la discoteca, mami. La, la, la. La, 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 yeah. Mami, no más lágrimas. De amores en la calle siempre hay de más. Es bobo, lo sé, lo imaginé. Mi mente pensando cuando la podré tener a usted. Él es un veo, yo solo veo como te pierdes en deseo. Deja que el sol hoy te despierte en mi cama y que la luna sepa que estás aquí. Sin hablar de amor ni de esas cosas raras. Tú eres libre así que vuela, mami. Deja que el sol hoy te despierte en mi cama y que la luna sepa que estás aquí. Sin hablar de amor ni de esas cosas raras. Tú eres libre así que vuela, mami. La, la, la. La, 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 yeah. No llores, muñeca. Y vamos pa' la discoteca, mami. La, la, la. La, 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 yeah. Mami, no más lágrimas. De amores en la calle siempre hay de más. Bailando, así te quiero ver. Mi vida, olvídate de él. Mami, no más lágrimas. De amores en la calle siempre hay de más. Bailando, así te quiero ver. Mi vida, olvídate de él. Mami, no más lágrimas. De amores en la calle siempre no llores por amor. Si te dejas sola yo te robo. Te llevo a un lugar escondido donde podremos estar solos. No llores por un bobo. Si te dejas sola yo te robo. Te llevo a un lugar escondido donde podremos estar solos. Solo, solo, solo. La, la, la. La, 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 yeah. No llores, muñeca. Y vamos pa' la discoteca, mami. La, la, la. La, 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 yeah. Mami, no más lágrimas. De amores en la calle siempre hay de más. J Balvin, man. What up, my jeanses? Sky rompiendo. Papa Mousty, Bull Nene, Infinite Music. Deja que el sol hoy te despierte en mi cama y que la luna sepa que estás aquí. Sin hablar de amor ni de esas cosas raras. Tú eres libre así que vuela, mami. Deja que el sol hoy te despierte en mi cama y que la luna sepa que estás aquí. Sin hablar de amor ni de esas cosas raras. Tú eres libre así que vuela, mami. Let's go.
¿Qué pasó con nuestra historia? Diría que para ser feliz mejor tener mala memoria. Sé que te gusta decir que yo por ti sigo loquita, porque insistes en mentir. Si tú eres quien me necesita, sabes que yo estoy libre y disfrutando. No te estoy buscando. Podría decirte que ya no queda nada, no queda casi nada. Lo que yo fui contigo se perdió en el olvido. No, no queda nada, no queda casi nada. Lo que viví contigo se perdió en el olvido. No, no, lo nuestro ya pasó. Ya no estarás conmigo. Esto se terminó. No quiero más contigo. Eso que tú me llamabas amor, esa manera de ver la relación no me funcionó. No, te cuento que yo, cuando me fui empezó la locura. Felicidad en vez de amargura. En cambio tú, mala actitud. Nunca volví pa' sorpresa tuya. Lo que te duele es que ahora te
drums.
Yo, Andy Clay, hey, the secret code, Gus.
And of course, that was Carol G with Nada, Casi Nada. And then the one before that was J Balvin with Bobo. One of my favorites right here on KXVS 92.1 FM, the voice of Stockton. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Welcome to your community radio station. Of course, today is La Voz, La Voz, La Voz with Betty Ramirez. Do appreciate you in a big way. Today is a special day. Why? Why, Doug? 1, 2, 3. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Oh, Feliz Cinco de Mayo, right? Oop, I'm having little problems with my audio here, but it's coming. It's coming. All right.
Let's start over.
Should we try one more time? Yeah, I'm having some problems with and that's not good because usually we get them both. Okay, here goes. Here goes. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Much better, much better. Seems like there's a little short, and I'm trying to correct it. Hopefully, we will be able to get it. So, okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Feliz Cinco de Mayo. Whoop, whoop. Oh, we did it. We did it. We did it. Arriba. And so I hope that you're going to be out there partying. But be safe, of course. We are asking for you to be safe and just enjoy the day because it's gorgeous. And then not only that, but tomorrow we're going to have the desfile, and that's the parade. The parade is going to start off Weber Avenue. And so that's something that I want you to be able to partake and be part of because it's important. Why is it important, Doug?
It's important to our Latin culture. It's independent from independent from Mexico and everything. So definitely it's an independent for everyone, you know. So it's a celebration.
And that celebration is, everybody thinks it's the independence of Mexico, but no, that's not correct.
Oh, okay.
That is not it. It is the actual Battle of Puebla. So it is the beginning of it. It's just the battle.
Okay.
This is when the French was coming over trying to overthrow the Mexican people. And you know what? They had arms. They had everything that you can imagine.
A machete.
And machetes. But the Mexican people didn't have anything. They were
no.
farmers. So what they did, they picked up rocks, they picked up sticks, they picked up whatever they could use as a weapon, and won.
Right on. Hey,
Overthrew the French. Whoop, whoop.
All right.
But anyways, that just shows the heart of the Mexicano was not going to be taken over. And,
no way.
You know, they stood their ground, and the Battle of Puebla happened in Texas. And so, you know what? It's history. And so a lot of people, we all celebrate that day. But the actual the 16th of September is the Independence Day of Mexico. And so that's something that I'm always correcting, and I'm always trying to let people know it isn't the independence.
It's good to know. It's good to know politically correct information that we need to know. That I'm glad. I'm always learning. I love to learn new things, and you know, and if it's correct, if it's wow, be humble about it and listen and enjoy the facts.
Exactly. And it's really important that we do know that, because in that way we could teach somebody else, you know, the younger generation, because even the younger generation they don't know about Cesar Chavez, and they don't know about a lot of our leaders, and even some of the holidays. And so that's where we come in and kind of reteach and let them know what it's all about. So that way, you know, they're on track, correct?
That's true. I totally agree with you.
So Cinco de Mayo has all sorts of events going on. And I do know that that for a fact. Now, today is a celebration. Having problems again with the audio. Okay, there is a celebration at Toritos.
Torito? Okay.
The Toritos restaurant. And it's going to take place today. And it's with the Figueroa Entertainment. And they do really well. They're all over the place. Matter of fact, they did the Grito last year. And they did it right over here next to Nena's off the waterfront. And it was a nice event. I went. I had a little table to represent the radio. And we all had a really good time. He had mariachi. He had individuals, local singers that were from the area to come out and perform. And then they had folkloric dancing, of course. And what else? They had all sorts of other things. I know that they were going to have some other entertainments that didn't show, but that was okay. People still got out there and danced, and just had a really good time with their families and friends. A lot of families went out there and brought their kids out, and I know because I was part of some of the designing. Well, I didn't do face painting, but I was trying to show some of the girls how to do it. And you know what? They did so well. They painted little caritas and little designs on kids' faces, and just had a really good time. And you could tell the kids were really into it.
Before you go any further, I'd like to say something.
Please do.
I would like to let people know that Betty have a very gifted talent as well. I could not believe what she could do. I mean, she is an artist by trade, and she teach. Can you? And I really want to take her classes, and I want to show her, show the people the flower, the heart. Oh, it was amazing.
Oh, yes,
She's having her class next Friday and Saturday. I believe it's $15 for 3 hours?
We're gonna do. It's gonna be a little higher, only because I'm gonna include everything. I'm gonna include the supplies, the paint, the brushes. But this is a little sample of just some of the writing, and it's the blend. It's the blend of the paints, and that's something that I acquired, and I'm able to do that. And a lot of people can't get it, but that's also my calligraphy writing, because I did learn.
Beautiful.
Matter of fact, you know what? I learned calligraphy at Delta College.
Oh, really?
Yes, back in the day when Delta College barely opened. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
You weren't that old. You were too young.
I shouldn't have said that, but I loved it. I loved it. He was. I'm trying to remember his name. I know it's been a long time, but he was probably one of the most awesome calligrapher that I've ever come across. A talented man. Oh my goodness. So I thought, okay, let's take a class from him. And right after that, I just took off with my own. Because once you learn how to do calligraphy, which is writing with Indian ink, and you write with pins that are cut at a 45-degree angle. Well, you have to write at a 45-degree angle, but they're really thin, and you have to use Indian ink in order to be able to produce your lettering. And so he also taught us how to cut with an X-Acto blade, how to cut out letters of your wording, of your calligraphy, and that's something too that I recall. But what really stuck to mind was the penmanship and his lettering. And once you get that down, you have so many different type of typefaces that you can learn. And I learned, I think, about three or four of them, and I loved them all. And after you learn so many different writings, you combine with your own style, and you create your own writing. So that's my own writing. What you see here is my own writing.
So you use a big pen or you use a paintbrush?
I use, you know what? I use brushes. And I brought some brushes, so I'm going to go ahead and show you. Have you ever taken calligraphy?
I took it one time in junior high school.
What junior high? What junior high school was that? What junior high?
Oh, that's in the Bay Area.
In the Bay Area? Well, that's good that you did, because it's, those are classes that are unique. And when you come across them, you take the class, just for the fun of it. But you know what? It really helps your penmanship. It really helps your writing. And not only that, but you create the most beautiful, calligraphy.
Right.
Gothic writing ever. And so these are some of my brushes. And the brushes are flat brushes. This one is cut.
And it's kind of slanted.
This one is cut at a 45-degree angle. Right. This is a calligraphy brush right here. You could actually use this and produce the most beautiful writings. I also use my flat brushes. And the flat brushes are also, these are square. And I don't mind using these as well, because they produce really good lettering. And I try to teach everyone to use the flat brushes for lettering. And not only that, but also to use a flat brush for 3 strokes that I teach. And they're very simple, 3 strokes. And it's an upside down U, and it's a U stroke, and it's a comma. Those are the 3. And out of those 3, you can produce the most beautiful piece of artwork ever.
Oh, wow.
So these are some of my brushes, and I'm proud of them. I collect brushes. Yes, that's something that I love to do. Every little brush that I see, I can't throw away, because I figure that little brush can produce the most awesome, let's see, fine line that is like a scroll. And not all brushes can do that. You can try to, produce it at the end, the little corner of the brush, but it's nothing like a liner. And the liner is really thin. And it just, oh my goodness, you could do so much with it. And scrolling is something that a lot of artists do. I'm sure you've seen scrolling on cars, right?
Mm-hmm, right.
That scrolling paint goes alongside, and such a beautiful design. Well, I know some artists that actually do that, and I actually did it myself on some cars using permanent paint. And for what I hear, the artwork's still there, but of course I seal it. I always would seal my artwork so that way it lasts for a very, very long time. But these are the brushes that I'm going to be using to teach the class. And anyone that's interested in taking that class, we're going to teach it right here at the radio station. So for those of you that are interested, and the class that Doug was talking about, it is called Toll Painting. It's Toll/Latin style because it's got me all over it.
Good.
Now the Toll painting comes from Norwegian. It's a Norwegian style of painting, and it's beautiful. But when I combine it with my style, I produce this beautiful art, and I'm happy to be able to share it. When I was in Colorado, I actually taught I don't know how many youth, how many students, females and males, to paint that beautiful style, and today they still paint. And I think that's so cool. I think that is so cool because that's something that they could take within themselves and continue it if they want to. And for me, painting, Doug, is therapeutic.
Definitely. Oh yes, because I know that. I just got a sign from Dustin that my ride is here. But I definitely would like to encourage people to come to Betty workshop. I think it'll be amazing. I'm gonna be there. What day is it? What time?
We're looking at Fridays and we're looking at Saturdays. So I'm going to see what day works best for the individuals. So try to find out from your group.
Can you get your contact? Can you give your contact? How to get to reach you? Because I think that's amazing. It's something that it's going to be in the radio station, right?
Yes, it's going to be here around inside the station around the round table. And we could sit, I counted about 16 students. So if we can get 16 people, we could fit them in here. If not, if we get just, a handful, a dozen, or even 7 people, still willing to do it. So keep that in mind too.
All right, so please come and do it. Hopefully we do it next Friday. At what time? What's the best day?
So
in the morning?
I'm thinking
in the afternoon.
I'm
evening?
thinking in the afternoon towards the evening, probably right after the show. And if Friday doesn't work, I'm thinking even Saturday. So, and again, it's always towards the evening. Seems to me like that's probably the best time because if people are working, they get off at 4:30, 5 o'clock. They could still make it. It'll
Perfect.
be from 6,
So
a couple
we're
of
gonna
hours.
go ahead. Probably by today, we get them a week notice. Get the advertisement going. We could all be
Now,
here,
I already put it on Facebook, so Facebook has that info, and you can find me on Facebook under Betty Ramirez Atkins. You'll be able to just befriend me, and you'll be able to see all the information that I have there for you, so that way you are up to date with that information. But yeah, that painting class is going to take off, and thank you, Doug, for reminding me, so that way we could talk about it here on the radio. But tomorrow, don't forget the Cinco de Mayo Parade.
Yep.
It's starting off Weber, and it's going to go on El Dorado around and probably come around at the Civic Auditorium, and continue on Center Street. And so those of you, don't miss it. Bring out your family to be part of the Cinco de Mayo Parade. You're going to have a good time. Thank you, Doug. Thank you for being my guest. Yes. And try to make it out there with your literature, too, to promote. Okay, because that's really important. All right, thank you, Doug. Thank you. Do appreciate you. And, for those of you that have an event that's coming up, that have a new business that's on the rise, you know what? Come to me over here or give us a call here at the station. It's 209-467-4455. Let's get you on the air so you can share that information with the community. That is so important, so important. So if you could do that, then you'd be helping your event, you'd be helping your business. And not only that, but I'm always asking everyone to become members and support your community radio station because we definitely need it. We are a 501c3, we're nonprofit, and this is the only way that we can air. So if you could do that, if you could become a member today on Cinco de Mayo, oh, that would be so awesome. So awesome. And like the banner reads, Joy KXVS, let's make Stockton better together. Yep, you could do that. You could find all the forms and everything you need on thevoiceofstockton.org or even kxvs.org and become a member, okay? If you want to volunteer your time, that too. We could always use an hour or two of your time. And definitely right here at your community radio station off the Miracle Mile. Thank you so much. We're going to continue with some party music. It is Saturday. It is La Voz. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do appreciate you in a big way. So we're going to continue and dance with me. It is Saturday. It is Cinco de Mayo. Boop, boop. And you know what? Have a great one. Have a good time. Celebrate. Be safe. And, you know, enjoy yourself. All right. You're listening to KXVS 92.1 FM, the voice of Stockton, and you're in tune to Sabor Lat. No, you're in tune to La Voz, La Voz, La Voz with Betty Ramirez.
Joaquin, Yetra. Tú me dices que no es cierto que te mueres por mí. Si es verdad que no te gusto, no te acerques así. Me dijeron que te encanta que se mueran por ti, buscando al que se enamora para hacerlo sufrir. Si me dices que me amas, no te voy a creer. No, tú me dices que me quieres y no puedes ser fiel. No, me dejaste mareando solo y triste, mujer. No, te confieso si lo quieres saber, si lo quieres saber, yeah. Traicionera, no me importa lo que tú me quieras. Mentirosa, solo quieres que de amor me muera. Traicionera, en mi vida fuiste pasajera. Mentirosa, no me importa que de amor te mueras. Oh, 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 oh. Mentirosa, no me importa que de amor te mueras. Vives bailando reggaetón, ton, ton, y no te importa para nada lo que sienta el corazón, solo te importa el pantalón, don, don. Y se te nota desde lejos tu maléfica intención. Y mira, no es tan fácil, enamorarme nunca fue tan fácil. Cuando estás cerca de mí, no es fácil, y es que la vida se volvió difícil solo por ti. Si me dices que me amas, no te voy a creer. No, tú me dices que me quieres y no puedes ser fiel. No, me dejaste mareando solo y triste, mujer. No, te confieso si lo quieres saber, si lo quieres saber, yeah. Traicionera, no me importa lo que tú me quieras. Mentirosa, solo quieres que de amor me muera. Traicionera, en mi vida fuiste pasajera. Mentirosa, no me importa que de amor te mueras. Oh, 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 oh. Mentirosa, no me importa que de amor te mueras. Tú me dices que no es cierto que te mueres por mí. Si es verdad que no te gusto, no te acerques así. Traicionera, no me importa lo que tú me quieras. Mentirosa, solo quieres que de amor me muera. Traicionera, en mi vida fuiste pasajera. Mentirosa, no me importa que de amor te mueras. Oh, 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 oh. Mentirosa, no me importa que de amor te mueras. Oh, 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 oh. Mentirosa, no me importa que de amor te mueras. Joaquin, Yetra.
Atención, señoras y señores.
Giancarlo Sanchale,
Ay, pa' que vivir.
listen some sweet reggae music from Jamdong. Herbs and good vibes, we bring it home. Pretty, pretty girls that you're in a random. Russian just reach and all him win some. What a good vibes, good atmosphere. Party people put you on in the air. Drinks in a we cup, them and we don't care. John Carlos have the girl them in a gear. I'm loving this moment. I am enjoying this moment. Put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up.
Ya yo estoy en alta y ganas de quitarme la ropa ya no me falta. Chambe, 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 ya me conocen. Pa' que me invitan entonces. Pero si saben cómo me pongo cuando yo tomo. Pa' que me invitan, pa' que me invitan. Si ustedes saben cómo me pongo cuando yo tomo. Pa' que me invitan, pa' que me invitan. Que me recuerda a Cancún, un pisco sour de Chile o de Perú, pa' dominicana, una mamaguana, una aguardiente que me sepa colombiana. Dame un vodka que me ponga la cabeza en Rusia, un mojito que me lleve pa' mi Cuba, en Puerto Rico un Bacardi, y si sigo tomando sé que me carga de aquí. Ya yo estoy en alta, de España, y ganas de quitarme la ropa ya no me falta. Chambe, 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 ya me conocen. Pa' que me invitan entonces. Pero si saben cómo me pongo cuando yo tomo. Pa' que me invitan, pa' que me invitan. Si ustedes saben cómo me pongo cuando yo tomo. Pa' que me invitan, pa' que me invitan. Vámonos pa' Margarita y en San Pablo una caipirita. Mamá, mafio, hey Rocha, se unió el Caribe, Charlie Black. Pa' que me invitan. Si saben cómo yo me pongo. Otra vez. Pa' que me invitan si saben cómo me pongo.
This is Barbara Berrigan Perea with Delta Flows, a radio show by the Voice of Stockton and Restore the Delta. This is the weekly radio show where we discuss everything Delta related: the environment, water management, water quality, farming, history and culture, public events, recreation, Delta food, and the arts. Tune into Delta Flows on KXVS, the Voice of Stockton, streaming live on Facebook and YouTube at KXVS Radio.
KXVS on 92.1 coming soon. KXVS.
Este ritmo de mi Cuba tiene sabor tropical, sabe a caña, sabe a piña, no hay quien lo pueda igualar. Cuando suenan
como yo te quiero y como tú me quieres. Deja que nos miren. Cuando te enamores no te quejes, deja que mi alma brille.
Dime qué hago contigo. No me des pena por mi vida, te lo pido. De verdad no tengo miedo, pero ahora es cuando quiero.
Que me dejes que te mire y que te beses si es que puedo.
Tú eres una necesidad y solo con un par de besos tú puedes derretir mi fuego, puedes incendiar mi mar. Si no me das un beso ya, tu boca se la lleva el viento. Y como le digo lo siento a este cuerpo que quiere amar. Tú eres la casualidad más hermosa que me trajo el cielo. ¿Quién dijo que yo estoy despierto si no paro de soñar? Si no me das un beso ya, tu boca se la lleva el viento. Y como le digo lo siento a este cuerpo que quiere amar.
Deja que te bese, deja que te bese, deja que lo intente, deja que te invite a que te enamores de esta noche, una noche aquí entre miles.
Me he enamorado, nunca lo olvides. No ha sido fácil porque muero en tus perfiles. Me has atrapado, no te confíes.
Deja que te bese, te prometa y deja que te olvide.
Tú eres una necesidad y solo con un par de besos tú puedes derretir mi fuego, puedes incendiar mi mar. Si no me das un beso ya, tu boca se la lleva el viento. Y como le digo lo siento a este cuerpo que quiere amar. Tú eres la casualidad más hermosa que me trajo el cielo. ¿Quién dijo que yo estoy despierto si no paro de soñar? Si no me das un beso ya, tu boca se la lleva el viento. Y como le digo lo siento a este cuerpo que quiere amar.
La orquesta de ritmo le va a tocar mambo, guaracha y chacha para bailar. Empiecen los pasos para adelante y para atrás. La vida es para gozar. Ahora un buen merenguito de lado a lado. Entonces se agitan un poco con el tumbao. Violines, la flauta y el ritmo bien alcanzado. Suavecito y con melao. Mira qué contento está el salón cuando se toca un son. Y con un bolero de amor, qué buena selección. Ahora la orquesta deleita un buen danzón. Esta es la pieza de moda, muy sabrosón. Música, amor y alegría y un poco de ron. Y verás que vacilo. ahora la orquesta deleita un buen danzón. Esa es la pieza de moda, muy sabrosón. Música, amor y alegría y un poco de ron. Y verás que vacilo.
Don't need permission, made my decision to test my limits. Cause it's my business, God as my witness. Stop what I finished. Don't need no holder, taking control of this kind of moment. I'm locked and loaded, completely focused, my mind is open. All that you got's gonna skin, oh my God, don't you stop, boy. Something about you makes me feel like a dangerous woman. Something about you makes me wanna do things that I shouldn't. Something about nothing to proving, I'm bulletproofing, know what I'm doing. The way we're moving, like introducing us to a new thing. I wanna save it for later, the taste of flavor. Cause I'm a taker, cause I'm a giver, it's only nature, I live for danger. All that you got, skin to skin, oh my God, don't you stop, oh. Something about you makes me feel like a dangerous woman. Something about you makes me wanna do things that I shouldn't. Something about all guys wanna be like that. Bad girls underneath like that. You know how I'm feeling inside.
And of course, that was done by Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande doing Dangerous Woman. The one before that was Los Reyes Latinos, Cumbia Pa Gozar. And then I had Charlie Palmieri doing a Moonlight Cocktail. Deje que te bese was done by Alejandro Sanz and also Mark Anthony. And so again, I'm telling everybody, happy Cinco de Mayo. Today is the 5th, right? 5th of May. So yeah, this is the time to celebrate. But the celebration is going to go throughout the weekend, of course. And so we would like to invite you to the 50th annual El Concilio Cinco de Mayo. And that's taking place here in Stockton. So I'm going to go ahead and give you more information here. Food, fun, and music for the entire family. Come join the Central Valley largest annual Cinco de Mayo fiesta, family fiesta that is. Be part of El Concilio's year-long 50th, I have to emphasize that, 50th anniversary celebration. El Concilio is excited to invite you to this year's annual 2018 Cinco de Mayo Family Fiesta at the Weber's Point Event Center here in downtown Stockton on Sunday, May the 6th. So that's tomorrow, 2018. This celebration brings our communities together to honor and recognize our rich, wonderful tapestry of diversity. Experience traditional Hispanic culture, dance, and music. Learn more about local community resources, services, and businesses throughout a variety of information booths that will be there tomorrow. Enjoy a variety of booths, beverage, also arts and crafts, vendors galore, as well as children's activities area. Participate in a day of safe family fun and entertainment at the Stockton's Weber Point Event Center to increase civic and community involvement. This annual event is a tradition for so many families, offering food, drinks, games, live music, dancing, artisan crafts and goods, fun and games for the kids, contests, health information and screening, and live performances on 2 stages. Musical performances start at 10 a.m. with exclusive DJ Frank G and continue throughout the day. So I'm going to go ahead and read you some of the activities that are going to take place and the time as well. Now, they have admission, but the admission is very, very low. So don't you worry about it, familias. You'll be able to afford their fee. Okay, it is also free for children 12 and under. So if you're 12 years old and under, you could come in free. Okay, and the schedule for the entertainment is 10 a.m. DJ spins, and 11 a.m. the Ballet Folclórico de Frank Zapata. Boop, boop. Oh man, he's going to be there, and oh, such beautiful dancers are going to be performing for you. At 12 noon, Dakota Johnson, and let's see, at 2 we have also Telemundo stage show. Let's see, at 3 we have Nacho Martinez and the Mariachi. At 4 we have Grupo Reggaeton Latino. Oh my goodness, I bet they're going to be so good. At 5 p.m. Comando de la Sierra. So they're also going to be playing. And so there you go. That's pretty cool. Okay, they take pride in having a variety of various booths. El Concilio, of course, has limited the type of booths so that way you can enjoy the Cinco de Mayo with your family and friends. Don't forget, bring as many people as you can. Come on out as a family because, like I said, it is pretty affordable. It is the 50th annual El Concilio Cinco de Mayo Family Fiesta at Weber Point in Stockton, California, Sunday, May the 6th, 2018, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. right here in Stockton, California. So there you go. It's going to be fun for Cinco de Mayo today and tomorrow. But today is, what do we have? We do have some activities that are going on. And I think it's El Torito where it's happening tonight. And that's the Figueroa Entertainment. And of course, they're always partying up. They're always having some kind of an event going on out there in the community. If it's not the Vega Brothers, it is, the Weber Point. If it's not the Weber Point, now it's El Toritos. So come on out and have a good time. And I may even see you out there. I'm pretty sure people are going to be dancing and having a good time celebrating El Cinco de Mayo. Of course, that is the Battle of Puebla. And this is a time that we celebrate with a lot of cultura, our music, our food, and just great natural, traditional fun. So don't miss it, okay? Tell a friend, let them know what's going on so that way they too can participate and have a great time. All right, let's get back to some more music right here on La Voz, La Voz, La Voz with Betty Ramirez. This one is Ivy Queen. Lo quiero bailar.
Señoras y señores, bienvenidos al party. Bien. Agarren a su pareja con la cintura y prepárense, ¿sí? Porque lo que viene no está fácil, no. Ya. Hey. Yo quiero bailar, tú quieres sudar y pegarte a mí, el cuerpo rosado. Yo te digo si tú me puedes provocar, eso no quiere decir que pa' la cama voy. Quiero bailar, tú quieres sudar y pegarte a mí, el cuerpo rosado. Yo te digo si tú me puedes provocar, eso no quiere decir que pa' la cama voy. Lo que yo quiero es besarte, papi, te lo juro, te me acercas y late mi corazón. Si lo que quieres es pegarte, yo no tengo problema en acercarme y bailarte este reggaetón, que los dos tengamos que sudar, que bailemos al ritmo del tema, que me haga fuerte suspirar, pero pa' la cama digo mira na, porque yo soy la que mando, soy la que decide cuando vamos al mambo y tú lo sabes, el ritmo me está llevando, mientras más te pega más te voy azotando y eso está bien. A mí no me importa lo que muchos digan, si muevo mi cintura de abajo para arriba, si soy de barrio o tal vez soy una chica fina, si en la discoteca te me pegas y te animas, sabes que los dos tengamos que sudar, que bailemos al ritmo del tra, que me haga fuerte suspirar, pero pa' la cama digo mira na, yo quiero bailar, tú quieres sudar y pegarte a mí, el cuerpo rosado. Yo te digo si tú me puedes provocar, eso no quiere decir que pa' la cama voy. Quiero bailar, tú quieres sudar y pegarte a mí, el cuerpo rosado. Yo te digo si tú me puedes provocar, eso no quiere decir que pa' la cama voy. Si en la discoteca nos vamos a alborotar, si los dos solitos nos vamos a acariciar, es porque yo quiero y no me puedes aguantar. No te creas que me voy a acostar, no es así. Bailo reggaetón pero no soy chica fácil. Si quieres ganarte mis besos y mi body, no es de esa forma papi, cógelo easy, cógelo baby. Mujeres pa' la disco a bailar, ven, demuéstrale a tu man que es la que hay. Mujeres pa' la disco a perrear, pero que él no se crea, puede jugar. Y como ya expliqué, que los dos tengamos que sudar, que bailemos al ritmo del tra, que me haga fuerte suspirar, pero pa' la cama digo mira na. Y yo quiero bailar, tú quieres sudar y pegarte a mí, el cuerpo rosado. Yo te digo si tú me puedes provocar, eso no quiere decir que pa' la cama voy. Quiero bailar, quieres sudar y pegarte a mí, el cuerpo rosado. Yo te digo si tú me puedes provocar, eso no quiere decir que pa' la cama voy.
We keep each other company. Oh, maybe we can be each other's company. Oh, company. Listen each other's lonely nights, be each other's paradise. Need a picture for my frame, someone to share my brain. Tell me what you wanna drink, I'll tell you what I got in mind. Oh, I don't know your name, but I feel like that's gonna change. You ain't gotta be my lover for you to call me baby. Never been under no pressure, ain't that serious. Can we keep each other company? Oh, maybe we can be each other's company. Oh, company. about the complications. I'm all about the elevation. We can keep it going up, or don't miss out on us. Just wanna have a conversation. Forget about the obligations. Maybe we can stay in touch. Oh, that ain't doing too much. You ain't gotta be my lover for me to call you baby. Never been about no pressure. Ain't that serious, no. Can we keep each other company? Oh, maybe we can be each other's company. Oh, company. Keep each other company. Oh, maybe we can be each other's company. Oh, company.
Do you want to relive the golden days of Stockton? Join Nate Knott on Stockton Alive every first and third Monday at 6 p.m. Tune into thevoiceofstockton.org.
loco.
Zion, baby.
Y el Lennox.
Con lo que anda abusando.
Flow.
Hay algo en ti, nena, que me lleva a la locura.
A la locura.
Zion y Lennox.
Se me hace difícil creer que lo nuestro solo fue una aventura.
Que me lleva a la locura.
Abusando.
Que hay algo en ti, nena, que me lleva a la locura.
Que me lleva a la
locura.
Se me hace difícil creer que lo nuestro solo fue una aventura. Porque empecé a extrañarte, porque empecé a necesitarte por todas partes. Buscarte, quiero encontrarte para contigo quedarme. Como tú me mirabas, me gustó como tú me peleabas. En la disco yo te azotaba y te daba, y eso te encantaba. Y ahora yo te busco a ti por ahí, perdido en la ciudad pensando en ti.
Mamacita, nena, señorita.
Y ahora yo te busco a ti por ahí, perdido en la ciudad pensando en ti.
Mamacita, nena, señorita. ¿Qué me has hecho, bandida? ¿Dónde te has metido? ¿Dónde estás escondida? Estar esperando que te decidas. No sé qué mal hice que ahora estás prohibida.
Porque empecé a extrañarte, porque empecé a necesitarte por todas partes. Buscarte, quiero encontrarte para contigo quedarme. Y ahora yo te busco a ti por ahí, perdido en la ciudad pensando en ti.
Mamacita, nena, señorita.
Y ahora yo te busco a ti por ahí, perdido en la ciudad pensando en ti.
Vuelve ya, no me hagas esperar. Mamita chula, yo te quiero atrapar. Vuelve ya, no me hagas esperar. Que te quiero atrapar. Para pelearte, para asustarte, para castigarte, para duro darte. Para pelearte, para asustarte, para castigarte, para duro darte.
Que hay algo en ti, nena, que me lleva a la locura. Que me lleva a la locura, que me lleva a la locura. Como tú me mirabas, me gustó como tú me peleabas. En la disco yo te azotaba y te daba, y eso te encantaba. Y ahora yo te busco a ti por ahí, perdido en la ciudad pensando en ti.
Mamacita, nena, señorita.
Y ahora yo te busco a ti por ahí, perdido en la ciudad pensando en ti.
Mamacita, nena, señorita.
Hay algo en ti, nena, que me lleva a la locura.
A la locura.
Se me hace difícil creer que lo nuestro solo fue una aventura.
Tito el Bambino.
Que hay algo en ti, nena,
que andan
que me lleva a la
abusando. Zion y Lennox. No compares, chicos, que esto no es juego. Te lo dije que no venía a jugar. Nos fuimos.
¡Mueva la colita, mami! Revolucionando la cumbia, parte 2. Moviendo la colita. Las manitos para arriba.
por tu remix. Del descontrol. Arriba, arriba la mano. Arriba, arriba. 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 Arriba.
rosario, mi hermano el que se murió, ese sí era santulario, no pícaro como yo, para rezar el rosario.
Cojo yo de Lima, ramo de laurel, como quieres China, que te venga a ver si salgo de guardia. Si salgo de guardia voy para el cuartel, mis calzones blancos los voy a vender porque ya no tengo ni para comer. Si son los de encima, son de cuero viejo, que por donde quiera se me ve el pellejo. Si salgo a bailar, hago mucho ruido, que parezco río, esos muy crecidos. Ese es el jarabe loco que a los muertos resucita, Ese es el jarabe loco, salen de la sepultura meneando la cabecita. Ese es el jarabe loco que a los muertos resucita.
I love that. And of course, that was a Moonlight Trio, Mexico Americano. The one before that was El Jarabe, again, Moonlight Trio. Awesome group from LA. I met them when they came out to perform at the San Joaquin Fairgrounds. And they did so well. And once they found out that I was a DJ, oh, that CD came out so quick. And they gave it to me, and I'm glad they did because I've been playing it ever since. The one before that was also done by, let's see, Joe Baton with Fiend, and then DJ Guero Mix with Prendeme. And so, yeah. Now, I have my guest here, and Ana Garcia. We're going to be talking about Cinco de Mayo, of course. There's so many activities going on out there. and she's here to share information. So that way we are up to date and know where to go, what time, and all that good stuff. Welcome. Welcome, Anna. How are you? ¿Cómo estás, mi amiga?
I'm doing really well.
Good, good. I know that tomorrow's going to start early morning, isn't it?
Yes.
Tell us, give us a rundown for the parade for Cinco de Mayo.
Okay, so the parade.
And who's all behind it también?
Okay, so behind it is Coalition of Mexican Americans organizations, and I am on the board. I am Sergeant at Arms. It starts at 11 a.m., but the streets will be closing at 10 a.m. However, Weber Street will be closing at 9. Check-in and registration will be at WorkNet at Lincoln Street, right across from the DMV.
Okay, good to know. Now, I know that every year everyone tries to be part of it, and I'm trying really hard to be part of it to represent the radio for the first time. Because we tried last year. Let's see, Ismael did have like a truck, and he was part of another organization, and I made him some really neat signs, and he put them up to promote at least the radio, get the word out, and we were able to do that. But we didn't have our own car, we didn't have our own truck to represent the radio. What are the chances of still being able to do that?
If you want to register on site, you can go ahead and be there. The last registrations will be at 8:30 a.m. in front of WorkNet on Lincoln Street.
Good to know. Good to know.
If you want to register last minute, just be there before then. Don't wait till 8:30 to do it, because that's the cutoff. You can still go to Coalition of Mexican Americans website off of the Facebook page, and you can see registration is on there for last minute people who want to do it still. Okay,
maybe that's something maybe that's a route that I should take, just to make sure everything is in. Because I did try doing that online, and I wasn't successful because it was asking certain questions, and it wouldn't allow me to go further.
And we can't help you. You know, there's a number on there on the website that you can call, or you can even Facebook me, and I can guide you through the process.
Okay, well, that sounds good. So anybody out there that is interested and still has a vehicle or truck, business that wants to be part of the parade, you still have that opportunity. Put out that information one more time, Anna, just in case you didn't get it.
Coalition of Mexican Americans.
Organization.
That's at Coma SJC.
Okay, and is there a phone number? No, huh?
It's actually on the web page.
Okay, so you can find all the information on the web page. Okay, so last year I saw trucks, I saw all sorts of different cars, a lot of involvement of the organizations in the Stockton area and afar too. And so that's something that I guess we're expecting to see again this year. I was asking you if you knew of any newcomers that are coming in, like, for instance, us, KXPS Radio. We are a nonprofit, and of course, we're going to be part of this year's Cinco de Mayo parade. And we're excited because this is a really neat event. And last year, I recall walking with Ismael Palacio Cortez from Noticias y Algo Más, passing out flyers, passing out candies, and just mingling with the people. And let me tell you, I couldn't keep up. I mean, that was quite the route. And to walk it all, talk about I lost some weight that day. But it was neat. It was neat to see the involvement of the community, how many families came out to check it out, check out the parade. And so give me the route. Where does it start? Where does it go? And where does it end up?
Okay, so it starts off of Weber, and it goes all the way around. You're going to be going around on Market Street, going all the way down and making a left onto Oak Street, come back up Center, and back onto Weber.
Okay, so there you go. So everyone that is planning on attending tomorrow, I know you're going to find your spot, probably is your favorite spot every year for your families, and they're able to come out with their chairs, right?
Right.
Lawn chairs.
That's correct.
Okay.
And we usually have, a lot of people hanging around the main grandstand in front of the Civic. So there's also going to be activities in the Civic as well.
What's taking place there?
We're going to have the Azteca dancers out there as well.
Oh, how neat, how neat. And what time is that going to take place?
There's going to be also tables, informational tables. I believe it starts at 9 a.m. and it's over at 2 p.m.
9 a.m. and over at 2 p.m. So this is going to go on as the parade is going on.
Right, and there's also going to be some menudo being sold in there, pan dulce.
Oh, that sounds so delish.
And some drinks.
Okay. And that's all in the Civic Auditorium?
Yes.
Okay. Stockton Civic Auditorium off Center Street. Alrighty, that's in Stockton, California, of course. That sounds good. I mean, the Azteca dancers, usually I do see them. Sometimes they will partake in the parade. Do you know if they are going to partake?
They're going to be partaking, and they're going to be right there off in front of the Civic and right there in front of the Grand Center performing as well.
Okay.
Because we're going to have El Consulado from Sacramento. Yeah.
Yes.
So they're going to be here. They're going to be partaking in the parade themselves. We are going to have a lot of the council members, of course, because this is one of those years where we get all the politicians out.
Okay, so politicians.
So we're going to have a lot of them. So yeah, the Consul General de Mexico will be partaking in the parade this year.
That is great. Now, we did have them, we had her, matter of fact, I met her for the first time at the Cesar Chavez celebration. She came out and she supported us, which I thought was wonderful, and I invited her, come on over to the radio and, let's do an interview. And she says yes, so hopefully we'll have her here soon, but it's good to know that she's going to be out there tomorrow. And so, what other events? Now, are they going to have other entertainers there too, besides the Aztec dancers?
Well, it's mostly informational booths, services to help and inform the public about what's going on in Stockton, what services are available to them.
Good to know. Good to know. All right. And not only that, but the food, that's going to draw, because if it's even authentic, or close to authentic, it's delish. So, yeah, definitely. So now you know, people, what is going to take place, what time everything is going to take place. So make sure that you have your spot out there and you bring your family and friends out there to participate and enjoy this beautiful Cinco de Mayo. And let's talk about a little bit of the Cinco de Mayo, because I know a lot of people keep thinking Cinco de Mayo is the Mexican independence, when in reality it isn't. It's the Battle of Puebla. Why don't you give us some little information about what you know about the Battle of Puebla?
So the Battle of Puebla was fought, and it was won by the Mexicans. So that's really what it's all about.
Something, I think it was around there, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I was right on my years, 1806. So,
and we actually have all that information on the Facebook page as well. And, because we want people to get more informed about what we do, so we welcome them to go to SJC Coma.
Okay, and good to know that you have that information there for if anyone is researching and getting more info on that. Great. I just wanted to talk about it because it is
actually one of the questions that we
ask
our king and queen.
Okay.
And we put them on the spot, and we ask them that part of the interview process when they are doing the presentation for their scholarship award. So that's something that, I know you had a Mariana on here the other day, and I don't know if she talked about it, but we tried to make sure that they kind of know a little bit of the history as well, so they can, they're going to be there, the faces of the Cinco de Mayo parade for us this year. So we have Mariana Teles from Franklin High School as La Reina, and Eric Argueta from Venture Academy.
Okay.
As El Rey.
El Rey.
2018.
I've got to get a hold of him. I've been trying to bring him in here for an interview. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so this year we actually had, Venture up there. So this is the first time we had somebody from Venture Academy representing. So that's nice.
So that shows you the involvement. That shows you that more and more youth are getting hip and,
getting involved.
Yes, and that's good, because that's what you want.
Yes.
You want to get the word out there and let everyone have an opportunity there. Not just, Edison, not just Franklin, but all other academies, all other schools that are in the Stockton area and San Joaquin Valley, which is great.
Yeah, this year we had the first participant coming from Langston Hughes as well, and so that was nice. So it's growing. It's we're opening up to different schools, and hoping next year we have more schools from the other areas, Manteca, Tracy, Lodi. It's open to all San Joaquin County.
That is great to know. All right. Well, I hope the youth are going to spread the word and let the individuals know that they have an opportunity. And now this is for all the high schoolers, right?
Yes, the seniors.
So it has to be a senior.
Senior in high school.
Yes, because
in good standing. You know, we like for them to be well-rounded. First thing, as well as be leaders in the community. Community service is a huge thing.
Yes.
For being part of the pageant as well, you know. And this whole week it's been nothing but activities. I don't know if you saw some more pictures out there at the mixer on Thursday. And you know, it's been nothing but the photo spots for them now lately. So
Yes.
they're enjoying the as Eric would say, my 15 minutes of fame is what he was telling us.
Spotlight. That's too cute. Too cute. Well, this year you had some awesome candidates because it was difficult to choose. And, you know, I wish you continued success in that area because it is so needed. And just to see the winners' happy face and to know that they're receiving, you know, this scholarship that's going to help them further themselves in education, that's a blessing in itself right there.
Right, and it was nice to be able to have them out there and get their interview on Univision to, you know, do the kickoff as well. So
that is good. That is
pretty
so
sweet.
cool. Now, where did this take place?
It took place at Univision in Sacramento.
Okay.
At the station there in Arden Way. And this was on Wednesday, this past Wednesday. So pictures were posted on the Facebook page as well. And it was pretty neat to see their reactions and how they were nervous and being on the spot, you know, because they had to do their interviews in Spanish as well.
Yes, and this was on live TV.
Live TV. So every year we take them, and this year they had more airtime than ever. So it was nice. Gustavo really let them just be themselves on TV, so it was nice.
That is wonderful. You know what? This really, it does. It lifts them. It teaches them so much. You know, to be able to get out there, mingle with the community, handle themselves well, and represent themselves well. And not only that, but, you know, that's a little touch of leadership right there.
Yeah.
And so, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Well, next year you're going to have the same, and right? So,
yes.
Of course, the invitation is extended to everybody out there, all the seniors, and the ones that are going to become seniors. So keep that in mind for next year, so you could be part of it and maybe have that opportunity to also win that scholarship money. That's always been my goal when I was a teenager back then, is to be able to get a scholarship to help me out further in education.
And actually, just to give shout out, Comerciantes Unidos is the one that gives out the scholarships for our pageant winners. So that's
what are the scholarships? Give me.
They're $500 each.
Okay.
And they'll be getting those. I think they changed it up. It used to be in August, but now I think they moved it up earlier because sometimes they leave out of the area to go away to college, and it's already, you know, too late for them. And sometimes if they're not there, they don't get it. So they kind of changed it to assist them in that way as well. So hopefully we'll have that announcement soon.
Well, whatever works best, right? You got to do that. So, all right. So thank you so much. Any shout outs, any thank yous to anybody that you would like to acknowledge?
Yeah, actually, this has been a great experience this year. We had a great group. Really want to thank Coma especially for all the hard work. Annette Sanchez, Ines Ruiz Houston, Sadie, Gustalam, Jose Ayala, Gina Acevedo, and John Solis. You know, it's been great working with them, being able to put this parade together, and, you know, learning lots as we go as well. You know, now we're using technology to assist us to get things a lot smoother, where, you know, people aren't working and burning themselves out. So it's really nice.
Están compartiendo. More and more people are getting involved and helping each other out.
Yeah.
And that's teamwork. That's what we need. Definitely, that's what we need. So, big thank you to all of them. Yes, definitely. I had El Señor Rodriguez come here from El Concilio, and he actually gave a presentation. And so, you know, I want to acknowledge individuals that are doing different things here in the community, and you did introduce the Cinco de Mayo festivity at Weber Point.
Yeah, it's their 50 years also, so we are acknowledging them as well during the parade. 50 years of service here in Stockton.
Of service, yes.
You know, that's awesome. You can't really say that there's that many groups out there that have been doing it that long, and it's, you know, awesome to be able to be working with them, especially, you know, having Annette as our vice president. So we can't be more grateful than that.
Yes, and do you know that back in my high school years, they helped me graduate because they allowed me to teach Spanish. And so I had a family that I was teaching their children to speak Spanish, and I loved it. I'm glad I did that because they gave me the credits that I needed to be able to graduate.
That's awesome.
And so I told them, you know, that went way back. I'm talking way, way, way back. You know, it's, but it was good to hear, you know, that they're still going strong, that they're still offering all these resources for families out there, and even for the los Mexicanos that need help. That have been deported. And you know, this is so important, so you know, to be able to support them and to be able to lift them and offer them their community radio station right here too, to be heard for all their activities. Man, it's a blessing. And it's a blessing to have you here, you know, talking about all the activities and everything that you guys have been doing here for the students in Stockton. And so I just got to give it to you guys. You guys have done so good. I know you outdid yourself this year, and I was happy to been able to help you. I'm always your friend, and I always will be there. And so, yeah, thank you so much. Anything else that you want to add about Cinco de Mayo that the community needs to know?
Well, there's actually a dance that we just found out about that's going to be over at the fairgrounds as well, and it's free to the public, and I'm not sure who's putting it on. We just heard about it today while we were finishing up our lineup. We're like, who's that? But it was, you know, something free, so I thought, hey, why not bring it up, right?
Well, yeah, definitely. Everybody loves freebies. But that's what I'm saying. A lot of times, if you don't have the help and you're not sure whether your event's going to happen or not, but when you do have helpers that are coming through for you, then, you know, everything falls in place.
Right.
And so, yeah, I haven't heard about this event. So is this at the fairgrounds?
Yes, it's tomorrow. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I could.
So tomorrow evening, or are we talking during the day? I don't have.
Evening. I'm Googling it right now for you.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. That's great that we can do that, because if we do not know about where this event or who is doing it, this is a way to do it.
I know, and then you have Chitivas tonight. You have La Sonora Dinamita tonight at Chitivas.
At Chitivas, yes. And then tonight, we also have El Torito, and that's with Figueroa Entertainment. And for what I hear, that's supposed to be a nice little party right there. And that's the first time they were ever having an event there.
Okay.
Usually it's the Vega Brothers or the Waterfront. But this time they're going to do a Cinco de Mayo little fiesta right there.
Nice.
And so anybody that
Is that
wants,
with the DJ?
I think so. I'm trying to find a little advertisement because they did post it on my Facebook.
Okay.
Everybody posts on my Facebook. And I'm like, okay, okay. But that's a good thing because, of course, you know, I do have a lot of followers, and so that's what they're trying to reach as many people as they can to be able to share this information. But depending on what you want to do tonight, girl, if you want to go, we could hit the place.
Vámonos.
Vámonos. Just celebrate Cinco de Mayo and just be happy. And hey, there's going to be all sorts of things going on, but that is one event. Oh, the other one too. Talk about the El Concilio Latina Leadership Luncheon. Are you attending?
You know what? I haven't even had the chance to really look at my email since I've been so busy with the Cinco de Mayo events.
I know.
It's like after
Girl,
tomorrow,
you got to open them up.
Right? Right now, it's just been all about Cinco de Mayo. So.
Yes, it has been, but you know, it's worthy. Well, I did find the post, and it says El Concilio Latina Leadership Luncheon, Friday, May the 18th, and that is from 11:30 a.m. at the Stockton Golf and Country Club, and that is 3800 West Country Club Boulevard in Stockton, California. So there you go. That is going to take place right there. Write it down on your calendar so that way you don't miss it, Latinas. Because this is, I've actually attended a couple and they're always really, really nice. They have really good speakers and, representing La Mujer Latina.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think this year they're going to have, let's see, KCRA Melinda Meza.
Okay.
And the first, let's see what else, and the first
That's
Latina
Channel 3,
military
right?
fighter pilot.
Mhm.
And her name is Olga Custodia. And I love that. To know that there was a Latina fire pilot,
Yeah.
back in the days when they did not permit women to learn to fly. But
That's interesting.
they did permit, but they just didn't have them in the forefront. They were in the back. And I think they were supposedly the backup, but
Mhm.
a lot of times they were out there flying. They just, of course, wouldn't say anything because it's a female, right?
Right.
So I want to hear her story, man. I'm really interested in her life, and so yeah, that's what's happening on the 18th of May, and it is a Friday. Okay, so any other information that we need to get out, because of course this is my community event time and we're putting out as much as we can so the community can be up to date.
Honestly, that's mostly what I have for Cinco de Mayo. Now, I do have an event on June 2nd with Catholic Charities, and I do have some tickets. Let me see.
Okay, and the tickets can be acquired through you?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. And I'm hoping they're pretty affordable because, of course, anything helps right now. But definitely that's something that we could pursue. And not only that, but guide anybody that is interested in buying tickets. And so that, yeah, definitely that is a must. That is necessary. I wanted to give a shout out and acknowledge a friend of mine in regards to taking first place on a lowrider beautiful car show that happened over here at the fairgrounds. And I know her as Lecha. She's a girlfriend of mine that go way back. I'm talking 70s and 80s. And her car took first place. Beautiful vehicle. She's with the Chicano Pride Car Club. And what made it unique is her whole family got together and worked on this vehicle. And it was more of a sentimental thing because she lost one of her twins. And when the family got together, they decided to do this as a family. And when they got together to work on this one vehicle, it's in immaculate condition. And I got to praise her and her family for doing such an awesome job. It took first place.
That's beautiful.
And when it took first place, I mean, that tells you a lot right there. The amount of time and effort and love they put into this vehicle. Wow. I was just so elated and so happy for her and her family. Someday I'm going to have her here representing the club, Chicano Pride. And not only that, but I think she's going to be part of the September 9th event that we have for the 4th annual Chicano Community Program Radio Reunion with KXVS. That's going to be held at the Oak Grove Regional Park in Stockton, California. Yes, September the 9th, which is a Sunday. And we're going to have a car club. We're going to have, of course, the mariachi, local bands playing music, a lot of congas where kids can come in and interact with the musicians, and authentic Mexican cuisine. We're going to have vendors from all over. And what's going to be so unique about this is that we're going to be reteaching our Mexican tradition with games and just different activities that's going to take place during the day. And the folkloric dance group is going to be there, of course, Zapata dancers. And we're gonna have a lot of things going on. For the first time, we're going to add in the guacamole contest. So if anybody makes a good guacamole, that's the newest thing that's going to be added. Of course, we always do the salsa contest, salsa and chips. And I kid you not, there has been men has been winning, dominating the woman here. Come on, mujeres, get your little salsa together and your guacamole so you can win, because for the past couple of years, it's been men.
Wow.
What do you think of that, Anna?
That's interesting.
They're getting into that kitchen and they're working their secrets into the guacamoles and into the salsas, which I think is great. And to know that you have a man that's willing and able to come into the kitchen and help you cook, for the family. That's gold right there.
Right?
That's gold. So continue.
Okay, so the event is for Catholic Charities. It's the 5th annual Wine and Food Fest. It's held at Cathedral of the Annunciation on 400 West Rose Street here in Stockton. It's being held on Saturday, June 2nd from 6 to 9 p.m. And if you want more information on it, you can call Rosie DRC at 444-5928.
Okay.
And the benefits proceed to individuals and families and children in need.
And that's important.
That's very important.
That is so
because
important.
we do a lot at Catholic Charities. There's a lot of programs that are over there that help people, whether it's like the program I work for, Senior Services, Multi-Senior Service Program under the Aging Department.
That's good to know.
There's a lot of need. A lot of need. And we have the food pantry there that sometimes, during the holidays, we don't have enough to give, and this extra money helps, whatever we need there.
And that goes out to all of you, community listeners. If you'd like to give, then this is an opportunity. These are nonprofit organizations that can really use any donation, any funding that you would like to send their way. Who would they send it to? And how would they be able to do that, Anna?
Well, like I said, they can call 209-444-5928. They can speak to Rosie DRC, or they can just call the main line at 444-5900 and speak to one of the receptionists there, and they can help guide them to the right person.
Well, that's good to know, because there's always individuals out there that are willing to give because they want to help. But they want to make sure that, their funding is sent or is given to the right department,
They can be given an in-kind receipt as well.
Oh, that's great. And that would be a great write-off for the end of the year, right?
Right.
Yeah. So look this way, too, because we are a nonprofit organization as well. We are your community radio station right here off the Miracle Mile in Stockton, California. Okay, well, you heard it right here at your community radio. And yes, you are tuned to La Voz, La Voz, La Voz with Betty Ramirez. Let's get back to some more music and enjoy.
Casera,
Y antes de que levantara el sol, tu pregonero a tu puerta tocó. Las legumbres, el cebollín, el ajo, mira el pimentón, ¿para qué más? Y si llevas todas esas vitaminas, tu boquita te vas a sentir divina. El pregonero llegó a tu puerta y todito lo dejó. En tus manos, aliméntate. Porque tú eres como una bomba, siempre a punto de estallar. Peleando por cualquier cosa, nunca te quieres callar. Siempre con tu mal carácter y tu forma de tratarme, ni delante de la gente, tú tratas de controlarte. Si llego tarde a la casa, siempre mirando al reloj. Y cuando llego temprano, preguntas qué me pasó. Así no puedo seguir, ya no puedo soportarte. Si tú no cambias tu forma, tendré entonces que votarte. Si tú no cambias tu forma, tendré entonces que votarte. La cambias tú o la cambio yo. Esa mujer es como una bomba. Esa mujer es como una bomba. Mira, si la toco inmediatamente explota. La cambias tú o la cambio yo. Esa mujer es como una bomba. No puedo llegar temprano o tarde a la casa porque piensas que ando con otra mujer. La cambias tú o la cambio yo. Esa mujer es como una bomba. Yo te quiero mucho, pero con tu forma me vas a perder. La cambias tú o la cambio yo. Esa mujer es como una bomba. En vez de estarme peleando, poniéndome incómodo, cose mi camisa que está rota. Prende, mujer. Ya no la resisto más, la entrego con propiedad. Ya no la resisto más, el que la quiera. El que la quiera que se la lleve, se va a meter en problemas. Tiene 4 hijos míos, eso para esa persona ser un dilema. Ya no la resisto más, la entrego con propiedad. Ya no la resisto más, el que la quiera. A mí también, yo no la soporto. Loco estoy. Esa mujer es una re loco. Loquísimo estoy, ya no aguanto más. Se la regalo, se la revelo que la quiera. Yo no la soporto, no. Ángeles también están incómodos con ella. ¡Vamos!
Fue una noche larga, fue una noche cruel. Nos herimos tanto, yo no sé por qué. Y en nuestra tormenta no ha dejado
tanto que decirnos. Por un error no mates lo que somos, lo que fuimos. Perdóname mi amor, perdóname mi amor. Vuelve por este amor valiente. No hay nada que no enfrente. La guerra es contra comprender que solo somos gente que ama y que miente. Perdóname mi amor, perdóname mi amor. No me hagas preguntas que no responderé. No todo es blanco y negro, hay tanto gris también. Pero me arrepiento y lo tienes que saber. Vuelve, no quise destruirnos, hay tanto que decirnos. Por un error no mates lo que somos, lo que fuimos. Perdóname mi amor, perdóname mi amor. Vuelve por este amor valiente. No hay nada que no enfrente. La guerra es
Well, it looks to me like it's that time. Say goodbye. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do appreciate you in a big way. Remember, tomorrow, 5 de Mayo. Play it safe. Be out there. Enjoy the cultura. Enjoy the food. Enjoy the music. Even starting today, because of course today is 5 de Mayo, right? But tomorrow, the 6th, don't forget. Come on out to Stockton, up and down El Dorado Center to be able to enjoy the parade, okay, from Coma. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Thank you so much. God bless you. Be good and enjoy the 5 de Mayo. All right, this is Betty Ramirez signing off. Thank you so much, Ana Garcia, for coming in and sharing your information and community events. Love you. Thank you, thank you.
Si solo somos gente, si solo somos gente. Perdóname, perdóname mi amor. Vuelve por este amor valiente. No hay nada que no enfrente. La guerra es contra comprender que solo somos gente que ama y que miente. Perdóname mi amor, perdóname mi amor. Vuelve por este amor valiente. No hay nada que no enfrente. La guerra es contra comprender que solo somos gente que ama y que miente. Perdóname mi amor, perdóname mi amor.
Bajo la sombra gris de otra montaña, bebiendo sin permiso de otro río, alimentando al monstruo de la rabia, tu enemigo. Que viene a tu país a profanar, que pisa la ciudad sin tu permiso, que sacará tus cosas de la calle, tu enemigo. Si estos idiotas supieran que yo soy el hombre más rico del mundo, así, viviendo de tus abrazos, olvidaron que el hombre no es más que un hombre, que tus manos son mi bandera, que tengo de frontera una canción. No me preguntes para qué venir, pregúntate
Barbara Barrigan-Perea with Delta Flows, a radio show by the Voice of Stockton and Restore the Delta. This is the weekly radio show where we discuss everything Delta related: the environment, water management, water quality, farming, history and culture, public events, recreation, Delta food, and the arts. Tune in to Delta Flows on KXVS, the Voice of Stockton, streaming live on Facebook and YouTube at KXVS Radio.
KXVS on 92.1 coming soon. KXVS.
Fue una noche larga, fue una noche cruel. Nos herimos tanto, yo no sé por qué. Y en nuestra tormenta no ha dejado de llover. Me dejaste sola, no supe qué hacer. Y salí a buscarte y me encontré con él. Me falló la mente, me falló la piel, me equivoqué. Vuelve, no quise destruirnos, hay tanto que decirnos. Por un error no mates lo que somos, lo que fuimos. Perdóname mi amor, perdóname mi amor. Vuelve por este amor valiente. No hay nada que no enfrente. La guerra es contra comprender que solo somos gente que ama y que miente. Perdóname mi amor, perdóname mi amor. No me hagas preguntas que no responderé. No todo es blanco y negro, hay tanto gris también. Pero me arrepiento y lo tienes que saber. Vuelve, no quise destruirnos, hay tanto que decirnos. Por un error no mates lo que somos, lo que fuimos. Perdóname mi amor, perdóname mi amor. Vuelve por este amor valiente. No hay nada que no enfrente. La guerra es contra comprender que solo somos gente que ama y que miente. Perdóname mi amor, perdóname mi amor. Si sobrevive nuestro amor a las caídas y al dolor, no tengas miedo de intentar volver a mí, volver a amar, volver, volver, volver. Gente, si solo somos gente, si solo somos gente que ama y que miente. Si solo somos gente, si solo somos gente. Perdóname, perdóname mi amor, vuelve por este amor valiente. No hay nada que no enfrente. La guerra es contra comprender que solo somos gente que ama y que miente. Perdóname mi amor, perdóname mi amor. Vuelve por este amor valiente. No hay nada que no enfrente. La guerra es contra comprender que solo somos gente que ama y que miente. Perdóname mi amor, perdóname mi amor.
KXVS on 92.1. Coming soon.
The Voice of Stockton.
hipocresía, una poca de gracia y otra cosita, y arriba y arriba, arriba y arriba y arriba iré. Yo no soy marinero, yo no soy marinero, por ti seré, por ti seré, por ti seré.
Cuando canto la bamba yo estoy contento porque yo me acompaño con mi instrumento. Arriba y arriba, arriba y arriba, arriba iré. Yo no soy marinero, yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán.
Qué bonita es la bamba, qué bonita es la bamba en la madrugada cuando todos la bailan, cuando todos la bailan en la enramada. Y arriba y arriba, ay arriba y arriba que arriba irán. Yo no soy marinero, yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán.
Te pido de compasión que se acabe la bamba, que se acabe la bamba y vengo otro son, arriba y arriba, arriba y arriba y arriba iré. Yo no soy marinero, yo no soy marinero, por ti seré, por ti seré, por ti seré.